Hello students, welcome to English online class and I'm Shoma Ghosh continuing the chapter The Ghost Ships. Yes, in this meantime I think you have already searched for something other incidents that happened in history with the ships, with the plane and the others. Sometimes the scientists have found the reasons, sometimes the reasons are invalid, mostly to us. So I'm starting the second part of this story. Let's see what happened with the another ship. Was there the same ill luck just like Mary Celeste, or something else happened with the another ship? So the first question that cropped up in their minds was bad weather responsible for this accident or whatever they said, because the ship was in good condition and the barrels of alcohol, that huge amount of barrels, was safe and it was found by Dei Gracia. But only the crew members and Captain Benjamin Briggs, they were disappeared from the ship. Kitchen was in a mess, means they were hurry and they were cooking something. They saw something that's very dangerous to them and they escaped from that ship, or they have been kidnapped. No clue was there what happened with them. So was the bad weather responsible for this? It was clear that it couldn't be, as the Dei Gracia had not experienced any bad weather during its time in that area. So how it could be said that the bad weather was only the reason for the mishappening with the Benjamin Briggs and his crew members? Because when Dei Gracia went there was no bad weather. Moreover, Captain Briggs was an excellent sailor and he wouldn't have caused his family and crew to take the risk of abandoning the ship when it was in good condition. So he was an excellent sailor, so it is expected from him that he should send an SOS message before any mishappening in the ship. And he wouldn't have caused his family and his crew to take the risk abandoning the ship when it was in good condition. When the ship was in good condition, there is no question about to leave these ship and to give the instructions to his crew members also. The investigators were baffled, and to add to their bafflement was another unsolved case that came up. It was the case of the Carroll A. Deering. This vessel too had met a similar fate as Mary Celeste. Okay. Carroll A. Deering was said to rest at the bottom of the waters of North Carolina. The ship was completely deserted. It set sail from Norfolk, Virginia in 1920. The captain, his son William Merritt and S.E. Merritt hired a crew before leaving. Shortly after setting sail, William became ill and the ship docked in Lewis, Delaware, where both Captain and A.C. Merritt stayed back, leaving the ship to move ahead with the hired crew. So they were sick and that's why they wanted to move ahead the ship with the hired crew members. The new captain, Wills Wormel. So the new captain who became the new captain, Wills Wormel, who was 66 years of age, hired Charles B. McLean to be the first officer. In September, the Carroll A. Deering docked at Rio de Janeiro, where it was unloaded of coal. So it was carrying coal in the ship. It was also a cargo ship. Unloaded the coal, the ship then headed towards Portland, Maine on December 2, 1920. So after the September, it's a part of December. As the five-masted Majestic schooner was passing Lookout Shoals lightship of Cape Hatteras on January 29, 1921, the lightkeeper reported something strange. He said that he saw a man with red hair standing on the deck that you can see in the picture. It's very dangerous. So he said that he saw a man with red hair standing on the deck. That man said that the ship's crew was riding the winds to Cape Fair as they had lost their anchor. So the ship's crew was riding the winds. That means they were only dependent on the wind. So they were going towards the Cape Fair as they had lost their anchor. Soon the ship was found stranded at Hatteras Diamond Shoals on a chilly winter morning. So when they were passing through the lightship, so the lightman of the lighthouse saw a red man standing on that ship. Investigations were held by the Coast Guard and Navy. No one could tell what must have happened to the crew of 11. 11 members were there, crew members. The strangest part was that the ship's cat was found on board. So the ship's cat was on board. The list of merchant vessels of the US 1921 lists the Carol Deering as stranded on January 31, 1921 of Hatteras. 11 on board, 11 lost. About 3 weeks later, a note washed up on a shore in a bottle that said someone had boarded the Carol Deering and crew was handcuffed and taken away along with their navigation tools. So, 3 weeks later, when a note washed up on the shore in a bottle that said someone had boarded the Carol Deering, that someone was mischievous, and who came to that Carol Deering, crew was handcuffed and taken away along with their navigation tools. Why navigation tools? That's the question. Did the note have any truth in it? Why did the writer not sign his or her name or give any contact details? Obviously, if he can write so many things, why he had not written his or her name as a signature or any code? Maybe he wanted to, or she wanted to not to disclose his name or her name, but obviously it could be used any sign or code name for that one. So can we believe on that? That was happened with them. The crew member was handcuffed and taken away. By whom? That we don't know. These two cases are known as two of the greatest unsolved maritime mysteries of all. So the cat was found on the deck and it was safe. And next, it was also came like a clue that in a bottle, one paper was there, on that sheet it was written, they were handcuffed and taken away, but no signature was there. So can we believe on that? No. Science was investigating, scientists are just making their day and night on this matter, but they were investigating, found nothing. Only this kind of clues are in our hand. We'll be finding something else. Let's find some and what happened in Bermuda Triangles also. We'll discuss in that part in the live class. This is the most interesting story I have ever heard, and this is not very is a ghostly, but it's some kind of mysterious to me. Maybe someday the scientists will reveal the reason why these ships were disappeared. Till then, I'm meeting with you very soon. Take care, bye bye, and listen to this video carefully.